Needing to choose between two good options can lead to overthinking. Take action in order to move forward. We all want to make good decisions in life. We may automatically slow down when facing a big decision because we want to make sure we're taking it seriously. Purposeful waiting has a place. There are times for slow and methodical decisions. If you're contemplating how to deal with a difficult family member, whether you should go back to school, or if you can afford to buy a house, time may be exactly what you need. We think moving slowly will help us, but we can spend so much time considering our options that we get stuck in analysis paralysis. We need to remember that important doesn't necessarily require slow every step of the way. There comes a time when a decision doesn't need any more thought, and past this point, we're overthinking it. We don't need to keep pondering. We need to speed up. That is, make a decision and take some action. Sometimes it's easy to differentiate between purposeful pondering and overthinking. Other times it takes a while to recognize what's going on. But with practice, you'll get better at recognizing when slowing down is a hindrance instead of a help, and learn what to do about it. Here are some signals that it's time to move on. When making a decision between two good choices. Deciding between two good options sounds like a great position to be in, but it's surprisingly tough because there may be no right answer and no clear way to decide. Our instinct may be to slow down until the right answer becomes obvious, but we do so at our peril. If we're not careful, we can plunge straight into analysis paralysis. When you know what to do but you are dragging your feet. Whether the issue is big or small, if we don't like the answer, we may be tempted to keep searching for a better one, even if a better answer isn't going to arrive. We may not like the answer because we're feeling lazy, or it's not perfect, or we're worried about looking dumb. That doesn't mean it's not the right one. And once we have that answer, we still need to follow through. When we put off doing something we don't want to do, we keep the unpleasant thing right in front of us for much longer than we need to. As long as we're contemplating the issue, we're dwelling on the negative. If we're dreading something, we can serve ourselves well by dealing with it sooner rather than later. If we're overthinking something we can actually do something about, the best thing we can do is speed up to move on. Take action as soon as possible. When you're tempted to beat yourself up. Sometimes we slow down because while we have moved forward externally, we haven't moved forward mentally or emotionally. It may look like we've sped up, but we're still wobbling on the inside. When we know we need to move forward, we must do it with our whole selves, with our actions and our minds. As long as we're contemplating the issue, we're dwelling on the negative. Nobody's got time or headspace for that.